Good morning. It's August the 5th, and we're going to start harvesting some of these giant Marconi peppers here. We have a total of 6 plants, and these plants are finally reaching the top of the cage. They put on peppers at the very bottom. Then it was about the 3rd ring on this tomato cage that they started putting on more peppers. You can see these peppers here. Get you. And now they're growing. Get that underneath there. Try to keep it inside the cage. Now they're growing above the cage, and they're starting to get some height to them finally. Well, I'll just give you a shot at that. These over here are reaching over 5 feet tall. They're about 65 inches. And the peppers that are getting ripe on these plants now are the ones in the very bottom. You can see it's got a lot of peppers in there. But it's the ones at the bottom we're after. We get these big ones off of the bottom, and that'll put all of that energy into those ones at the top. So we're gonna see if we can get these harvested this morning. The sun's starting to come up, so we'll try to do this quick before it gets in the camera lens. And if I can get this in this tablet without cutting the thing off, so hold on just a second. Okay, we're back. They have grass on them because I just mowed and weed eated yesterday, so we'll get that little grass off of there. You can see the color changing, but we're going to go ahead and get this. It's not fully red all the way around, but that's because that's on the inside and it doesn't get as much sunlight. Get to this one. Really nice looking peppers. Picking it up. Still got a little green in it, but that's okay. We're going to have some of these tonight. So there's the first plant. We've taken the reddest ones off of this one. I might I can get one more out of there. Yeah, let me go ahead and get that one around the back. Hard to get to. We'll leave that one, let it get a little redder. Now we'll spin you around over here to these guys. And sometimes they grow all crinkled up like that because they get jammed up in there in the bottom. Picking it up. Okay, this is by far the biggest so far. Look at this monster. That's just massive. That's one beautiful pepper right there. I can't even get my hand around it. Look. All right. That's 2 plants. We'll keep going. Move the camera, so I'm gonna pause it here a second. Okay, try to position the camera where the sun's not coming straight down in the lens. I think I'm gonna leave that last one there. It's still more green than red. So we'll move over just a little bit more. Okay. Spin you around to this guy. Well, this is the smallest so far. So we'll show you from the big ones to the smallest. We got one more plant to go. Let me pause you and we'll spin around over here on this last plant. Okay. Should have brought a bigger pan. I get them to stay on there. See how that's showing up. This is probably the longest one so far. Beautiful peppers. And let's see what we ended up with. Here's our largest, and here's our longest. So you can see the size differences in these, and what we'll do is, excuse me, we'll save the seeds from this guy, and we'll save the seeds from this guy. And we're looking at I'm going to say right around 10 inches. If it was a little straighter, we'd be 10 inches. Now, we have grown these things almost right at 12 inches long a few years back when we had our 7-foot tall pepper plant. But these plants didn't get as big this year, but that's okay. We still got some really nice peppers. This guy ended up he's about 9.5 inches. But across this guy, it's 3 3/4, 3 7/8 across, almost 4 inches across. That's a pretty good pepper. So let me see if I can back this up. We can stand up and get the pan shot there. There we go. Our first Giant Marconi pepper harvest of the season. There'll be more to come. Lord willing, no storms tear our plants up. He keeps watching over our plants. We got several more peppers on these plants coming on. That's why we took the big ones off the bottom this morning. Thanks for watching.